They're big right now with David McCormick out there. It's a challenge for Hurt on McCormick. It's a challenge for McCormick on Hurt. And how about the backdoor feed?
Up top, that eliminates help. And the nice little pocket pass to Abaji, who cuts really hard to the basket. Jordan Goldwire got caught up, not between his man and the basket. This team has a lot of different options. It's going to be interesting to see how it formulates a rotation over time.
Good no call there in the finish by Dotson. Good ball movement. Abaji with a high arcing three. O'Connell thought about it, now takes it, left it short.
Could have taken it right away, that hesitation, lost it.
Another good outlet by McCormick, and laying it in at the other end is Abaji. Over the top. Maybe a little push off there by Azubuike to free himself.
Defends Dotson. Azubuike. And then she's an opener against North Carolina A&T with 17. It's his first bucket, and Azubuike has been waiting all night to bring the crowd to their feet. We just became kind of a perimeter jump shooting team. We never dunked the ball. We didn't put any pressure on the defense. Maui and Villanova and such, because defensively he's not quite there to Bill Self's liking yet. Lined up by Abaji. Finding each other, taking better care of the basketball, just not making bad decisions. Abaji from Garrett.
Moss gathers it. Oh, that's smooth.
2-3 zone.
Right over the top.
Calls this set. The back screen behind. Inaruna coming off the wing with the dunk.
Back door. Abaji misses the jam. Moss. You're going to leave me that wide open? You can tell that was from the moment it left Gabriel's hand. Dotson. Moss, another three? Yeah.
At least Monmouth is able to run their offense, though, right now. You saw none of that for the first 12 minutes.
Oh, my. 4 for 4. McCormick. Double team, back 10. Moss wide open. Hodges being shadowed, and now Dotson steps in the passing lane. Also in, and Isaiah Moss.
Yep, Kansas goes with the 4-guard lineup now with Sosa in the middle.
Dotson lobs it up. Oh, what a catch and slam by DeSosa. Boy, Doak draws a crowd, doesn't he? And one for Marcus Garrett.
Open off inside. Doak wants that ball.
Boy, does he ever.
Again, let him go one-on-one.
Oh, wow.
3-year starter at Iowa who transferred to Kansas. They think that he's really going to be a difference maker for them this year. Great finish by Garrett off the window. It's 7-5 Chaminade by 2. 5 minutes gone by here in the first half.
Do you think Kansas still has a chance?
Here's Garrett penetrating, and great finish by Marcus Garrett.
No, but I streamed it.
Another three-point attempt is good for Devin Dotson. Good defense by Moss on Kendall Small. And here is Dotson ahead of the pack for the lay-in. Kansas by 12 midway through the first half. Davenport lost the ball. Abaji goes 1-on-3. Oh, what a slap.
Play of the game. His dad's name is Ofulu. Mom's name Erica. That is just a spectacular play. And this level of fitness. But they face constant hunger. He came to America when he was 13. He was adopted by a couple in Florida. Transitioned into the Basketball Without Borders teams.
Azubuike, I mean, he's got such an advantage on Donley. He's only 6'5".
Scout here is looking at him.
There he is with another dunk. Garrett with the alley-oop lob.
To set a screen and roll and then throw it down when the ball is behind you. That looks awesome, even more so.
Meaning the math. He knows the math between who's winning and who's losing.
He knows he's getting pounded.
Like Azubuike inside.
I love my bike. McCormick inside.
Goes to the left hand. Good skill there by the former McDonald's All-American. Brown with the three. No, but how about Azubuike way above the rim.
Pause and no foul call. And Azubuike will slam it at the other end.
Looked like he came across his arm.
Crutcher, a junior, the team MVP a year ago. Chapman, a transfer from Chattanooga, a redshirt junior. Ochai Agbaji, no, but David McCormick, emphatically yes.
Sanders has to come off and pick up Agbaji. Agbaji shoots. I thought it was Dotson at first, but it was Agbaji. Good pass.
Cohill from the corner, and their first miss from beyond the arc.
Kansas was fortunate there. They helped off ball side corner.
Boy, how do you slow that guy down? Dotson all the way. And Azubuike, too, down about 40 pounds in the last 6 months or so. So he's more mobile than he was prior to that. Shot clock's at 1. Floater swatted away. Shot clock violation. 3 threes, 11 points off the bench for the transfer from Michigan.
Boy, these screens are hard, man.
Garrett knocks down a 3. Not his specialty.
A little 4 to 5 ball screen there to be able to turn the corner and then lob it up.
Boy, is Garrett a good driver.
Now here's the ball screen continuity game.
Agbaji for 3. Yes! Tough shot. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis here. This is the championship game of the Maui Maui Invitational. And Kansas goes back on top.
That's pretty darn efficient.
Yeah, Azubuike's only 2 misses have come on his last 2 attempts, both on jump hooks. And he got that one over Mike Sell and over Toppin. Azubuike with Toppin on him. Nice look. And Garrett ties the game. Garrett. Azubuike. And 1.
Ball game when it's been this hard played.
And remember, 3rd game in as many days, right? Over the top. And the finish for Azubuike. Well, basketball game in every respect. This has been here in the championship game in Maui. Right back into him. Over Mike Sell and a foul.
Had it away, but there's Dotson. Behind the back, Dotson. McCormick, a 17-footer, and David McCormick. And the Buffs get their first points about 3 minutes into the game. McCormick's already hit from that spot and does so again.
They can use the 7-footer tonight, especially when Kansas goes big.
He's defending Azubuike, but still the pass over the top to Doak. Marcus Garrett isn't going to be a big star, but that's not the big superstars that have played for Bill. Those are the guys who are doing the other things, the little things.
Give it. Oh, he can't give it now.
Garrett. Azubuike. Oh! And 1.
Take a look. He's trying to reach, and now it's 5-on-4, and that's murder. That is murder. Couple baskets.
They almost got a stop, but Dotson in the broken floor to Azubuike. Time on your hands. And Dotson this time says, no one can stop me, and I'll lay it in.
Great point guard, great big man, and everybody else can score around those guys.
Garrett rolls it in.
Except couldn't find the ball. The alley-oop. That was a beautiful thing to watch. Ochai brings the house down.
And Agbaji kick to the corner, and Dotson a triple. And Azubuike the rebound. This will be Agbaji. Got it. And Kansas starts the score.
She wants for Christmas. 48 years living with me. She deserves anything she wants.
Garrett, nice cut and the bucket off the feed.
Guys that can feed the post and handle the basketball is a dilemma for Kansas.
Garrett gets inside and puts it in.
Doubling him up, getting the ball out of his hands.
Moss from Dotson.
And you can take the car or you can take the money.
Everyone at home is saying, who wants ice cream? There's Moss, 3. Got
Are you
another.
serious? Knock that 3 down to get back in this game. Because right now they've been able to do what they want, Kansas.
And all of a sudden, here comes the offense.
How did Richard Pitino let that kid get out of the state? I think the name Stanford, though, excites kids.
And Brown able to answer with a 3-ball of his own. They're going to need to make a few threes. Dotson at the basket puts it in.
Adam Keefe, Kim Belton, Casey
Jacobson, I mean, it's unreal.
The lob there, Abaji. Because of Azubuike, he's so long, difficult for Tshiebwe to go up over him.
Dotson eyes up a three and got it. Drive, Garrett kisses it in, and he's fouled by Osapoin.
Garrett gets him rocking left. As soon as he feels the contact, goes up to finish. If you're going to make that foul, as soon as you hear the whistle, you got to make sure.
17 points as well. Garrett, a steal, trying to get it to the rim, and does so. 16th ranked West Virginia, 3rd ranked Kansas battling in this conference opener. The lob, and Azubuike!
No ball pressure. Look what happens. You get dunked on.
Double again. It's almost a replay, but this time Nixon was not there to help out on McCormick underneath. Here's Dotson with a handoff and a bucket for Azubuike.
3 here in the early going. Kansas by that many. And there's McCormick. Jumper. That'll go.
Screen and then roll to the basket. Put Udoka Azubuike in that ball screen situation.
Sooners on a 7-0 run. Garrett spins inside.
He's going to get doubled. It's going to open up something else. If not for him, for someone else.
Abaji into the paint and puts it. Brown handles, and Abaji, good seal off inside in the dunk. Just missed getting all the way down. Now 1 for 8. Azubuike rebound and dunk.
He's got the size advantage, then wound up getting the ball, just couldn't finish the play.
Garrett gets a step and 1. Good hands, almost a steal. Kansas a 1-point lead. Feed inside, they find Azubuike. 14-point advantage. Abaji wide open from 3, and he drains that.
In his last 14 games. Baseline jumper, McCormick. Kansas coming in at 13-3 overall, ranked number 6 in the country, and a little big-to-big.
There's been a lot of pressure on him from the day he's gotten here.
Here's a lob and a big throwdown. Wow. Here's Abaji in transition.
Nice pass.
Inside, the assist to Dotson. Why did Bill Self go with this lineup to start?
I just think it gives, listen, it's a lineup that gets them going.
Been one of the best for Texas.
I'd go inside again. They got the freshman on them.
McCormick.
Create energy on the defensive end, Texas. Or are they going to let Kansas dictate? You just gave yourself the answer.
Kansas has turned it over on each of the last 3 possessions. Azubuike, good position, jump hook, got it. They are, by the way, without Mike McGurl, who's out for the 3rd straight game with a concussion. McGurl, a guy who shoots it pretty well from deep. Has it knocked away. Here's Dotson, lightning quick. Brown, big 3. Dejuan Gordon is checked into the game for K-State now. Here's Azubuike. Double team comes. Braun buries another. Abaji short. Rebound. Put back. Dotson handling here. Puts it on the floor and explodes past the defense.
Don't get sucked into it.
Garrett, nice move. Puts it in. And Azubuike with the miss. Abaji pulls it down. And Brown. Sneak couldn't hit. Brown pulls it down. Dotson. Reverses, spins it in, and 1. Dotson the other way. He's pretty quick himself. Kansas by 16. Brown wide open. Bruce just getting started. Brown way downtown. Got it. You could just see Dotson coming.
And the freshman getting more and more minutes right now for Bill Self. Garrett almost walks. Dotson up top to Azubuike.
And you still have to be smart if you're Tennessee. You want to go at Azubuike when you can, but you don't want to make it a a crazed effort. So going at Azubuike may get you a foul. It also gave you up 4, maybe 5 points.
Anderson leans in, challenged by Garrett. 4-on-2 the other way. Dotson, like lightning, scoops it up and in.
They like the tempo, like we talked about, get up and down. I want to see Likely be more aggressive getting to the basket. That'll open things up.
Brown straight away, 3. Spin move on the rebound by Marcus Garrett. Finds the trailer, and Aruna. Yes!
Wow. Bill Self's got to feel really good right now, the way this team has battled. Shorthanded.
Garrett to Abaji. Another 3 for KU. Up to Brown. Brown back to Garrett. Long rebound to Brown. And he puts a baby jumper up and in.
Remember, the shot troops will be in soon. Ane and Dzagwa.
Garrett to Brown.
Here we go.
Brown gives it up. The lob to Azubuike from Garrett.
It's valuable. Here he goes.
Drives it. Throws it up to Azubuike, who gathers and finishes.
Oh, did he love tennis?
A steal by Garrett. McCormick is the trailer. Garrett does it himself.
Tremendous defensive play right there. Great play by McCormick.
Garrett. Yes. Plus the foul.
Smiles the kids' faces. He wanted to inspire and motivate young people.
McCormick finds Moss going backdoor. Blocking foul is called. So score the bucket.
What about the
chance for a 3-point play?
He put that on the money. What a great pass.
McCormick backdoor to Moss.
Are you kidding me? What about the passing ability of McCormick? Moss dangerous shooting a 3.
Another sloppy pass. Dotson bails him out. Moss pulls up. Got it.
He shoots the ball. But Kansas says no.
Dotson.
Get it to you, baby. Get it to you.
Moss knocks down the first.
Boy, it's Coleman had to switch off. He's got no chance down there.
Azubuike.
And again, no offensive rebounds in this game for TCU. And a quick shot.
Foul. Thought there was some contact on Colburn. Dotson in a crowd. Out. A Moss 3. It's a big shot. 3-point game.
This time they did, and that's what happens when you utilize Devon Dotson's speed in the open court. Easy look for Isaiah Moss.
Rides back in. Haley takes a seat. They slip under the 5-minute mark. Moss, is he feeling it from the corner? Yes. 3-point lead for Kansas.
And now he's going to cut to the corner. And that's what we call a flare screen. Act like you're just hanging out. Hit him with a flare and then skip pass across the top by Garrett.
Going to hear about that for a while. Dotson accelerating to the rim.
But to your point, handles the contact well. Thought he got fouled, but from the day he's gotten to Kansas, and Bill Self put him in that lineup as a freshman.
Garrett electrified thousands with his defense. Again! And away he goes!
But I don't think he needed to lose his mind unless he did it in a calculated reason, which doesn't make sense when you're up 15.
Totally with you, Frank.
I've lost my mind like that on occasion.
Azubuike erases it.
Certainly when they're going to get better days from even Doak on the offensive end, although that's not counting.
Oh, it's a dunk from 5 feet away.
Throwing it down. And again, who's at the starting end of that? Marcus Garrett.
Woo! He's even seeing some triple teams now. And there is the late double. The jump hook is good.
Power forward, which is not what he did last year. He was their center on that terrific team that won the Big 12 tournament.
Dotson knocks down a triple. Dotson backs down the freshman Trey Jackson. Now it's Abaji down to Azubuike. Throws it back. Numbers for KU. Extra pass to Moss. Wide open, Garrett leans in. Abaji down the lane. Too easy. Azabuki on the lob from Garrett. Turnover on the drive by Bolton. Here's a freshman gliding to the goal. Christian Brown lays it in. Without him now, and they've got 6 already here in the first half. Abaji with another triple for KU. Brown hits the pocket of Nixon. Throws it down.
In Big 12 play, now without Halliburton, he's going to have to pick up his game even more.
Dotson, spin cycle in the finger roll. Has been shooting over 60% for the majority of the first half. Here's Brown trying a step back. He rattles one off.
And that was effortless over the big fella.
Dotson keeps the red-hot shooting going to Azabuki. Right back to Garrett. Flips it home.
And they love their football or soccer in that country.
Dotson
look at this
finishes plus the foul.
For National Player of the Year, you throw this guy in the mix with guys like Obi Toppin, Peyton Pritchard of Oregon, certainly Miles Powell of Seton Hall. But what this kid is doing, again?
Dotson, short, long rebound right to Moss. He makes it count. Coming next year?
They've got a good recruiting class, 4 really good players, but Bob, you cannot win with freshmen in this league. So they're going to have to go get a couple of junior college in the country. But when you talk about Davion Mitchell, he is Darrell Revis. He is a shutdown corner. Watch out.
Teahan hits a 3.
Transferred here, red-shirted, moved into the starting lineup last year, now a Big 12 star for Baylor. Garrett into Azabuki for the slam as Kansas breaks the ice. 6'5", 230, and does so many different things for the Bears. Dotson gets a screen. Dotson buries a 3. Garrett up top, Azabuki. Switch. Abaji over the top to him. Wow, got Gillespie in the air.
Boy, Baylor has not done a very good job from the free throw line.
Now they're just 4 for 9, trailing by 7, and Azabuki
right there. And then when Freddie Gillespie has to go over and try to take care of the ball, you got to come over from the weak side. But if you do, you're going against a truck going downhill. I mean, Vital's got to get over there earlier, but you're asking a lot when you throw that ball up to go stop that. Azabuki is just a force. Down the left corner.
And Garrett up top to Azabuki. Bandu gives him a shooter off the bench, finds Gillespie, another rejection for Azabuki, and he comes down with the ball as well. What a game he's having. Garrett up top again, and another finish for Azabuki.
Setting a little screen, and Tristan Clark's got to pay attention to the ball, and then he's got to recover. And if you come off, if Jared Butler comes off the weak side corner shooter, it's just going to be a hook pass all the way over to the corner for an easy 3.
Gets it back. Blocked. Followed by Azabuki.
Offensive rebound. Azabuki again.
I know. And Dotson leads them in scoring. Garrett just leads them in.
Dotson,
hard to win. There we go. I had a chance to coach him at the Steph Curry Elite All-American camp.
Marcus Garrett doing Marcus Garrett things.
Oh, yeah.
The steal, the finish, plus the foul.
It really
Moss
set the
curls. Azabuki finishes.
Wow.
Garrett, nice fake, and the lay-in. And who knows, we might get that rematch in Kansas City in the Big 12 championship game.
Earlier this year, and he said, you know, he was a junior and he was not playing point guard. He'd never played point guard. Another dope dunk.
Throws a shoulder in, up and off the mark. And now Dotson has a collision with Jada, but no foul. Dotson's going to take it all the way. This play to Kansas a week ago. Kansas only loss was to Baylor at the Fog. And Dotson again on the drive and a beautiful push pass. Sloan in some traffic, lost the handle, trying to keep it alive, threw it away. Spread it out, and Dotson flies in for the layup.
See how he spread out?
Bill Self is trying to get his guys to pick up the pace.
And that's the way to do it. Isaiah Moss. McGurl with a jumper. Rebound comes off to Moss. Chance for Kansas to tie a lead.
Look at the way they're getting it down the floor now.
Dotson got it and one.
Lucas Garrett's been dealing with problems with his feet, but he's playing, as is Azubuike with the right ankle. And Ledee commits the foul, and it's an and one opportunity. Garrett, lob, Azubuike.
It's allowed him to get into extremely special shape. He's lost a ton of weight. I mean, how about calling him a little bit of the comeback kid in terms of what he's done to continue?
Looks like he may have hurt himself falling down. He's back up, but had a little hitch in his giddy up. Dotson, tough scoop shot. Azubuike.
TJ Holyfield. That's a little too strong.
I think the big thing here is shooting the three. They do that very effectively, Texas Tech. I think they're going to make at least 9 to win here today.
Devon Dotson with a strong drive. Nice crossover by Garrett. Leans in and connects.
Just a big time. Oh, he's got a mismatch inside. Throw the lob up to him. Throw the lob up to him. Oh, wow.
Instead from the corner. Yes.
He said, lob, we're going to go for 3.
Christian Brown in the game for the first time for KU as he replaces Abaji.
He can shoot the 3.
Azubuike right underneath the basket. Flying by.
Watch Azubuike down inside. Watch him. Plays a lot of passion. Going to throw the lob up on top. Mismatch sides. Oh, look at this. Guy's flying over his head. And it's nothing but nylon. Dunking that baby. Slam, jam, bam. Go up, big fella. And they really look at the size advantage on the interior. Look at Azubuike.
Devon Dotson. Floater off the window is perfect. Dotson sets up Moss for 3. That's good. Players for Texas Tech.
Oh, baby. Every time they cut it down, Kansas comes up with a big play.
Azubuike again. Scores again.
Why not?